Hello. Scragnog here, and I thought we would put out another Stage 9 update video because it's been a little while since the last one, and we kind of want to show you guys some of the stuff that we've been working on in the project. So this will be a little bit of a different format from the previous videos. It's basically going to be some of the new content that we've been working on with me talking over the top. So let's get cracking, shall we? So this is the battle bridge as it looked in V10. And now, this is what it looks like in V11. So this is completely new work by Reckitt, one of the modelers that works with Stage 9. Basically everything's been replaced here, and we've done a completely new pass on the lighting. In fact, we have a whole new method for lighting in the project. It's a lot nicer than it was before. This is a lot more accurate to the set. There were a lot of inconsistencies with the previous version. This was the bridge as it appeared in V10, and yeah, here's how it looks in V11, or will look in V11. We're still not 100% finished, but again, we're going for accuracy changes here. Predominantly been working on the lighting. Jeff the Sloth has been doing some fantastic work with this. And just because it's awesome, Timmy Jack's plaque there. So, main engineering in V10 had a few problems, and we've completely overhauled it for V11. And here is how it looks now. So the lighting previously in main engineering was completely dynamic, so we never had any nice shadowing. We've now switched to baked lighting, using GPU light mass no less. It gives us far better results, makes objects feel a bit more grounded. Never fear though, the core breach sequence still works just fine. That's the first thing I test whenever I go into engineering. Can I blow up the ship? Whew, yes I can. Now, do you recognise this ship? This is the, yes you've got it, the Enterprise C. The model was originally created by Simon Coles in 3ds Max and has been adjusted to use in Stage 9 by IRML. You'll find this in the yesterday's Enterprise holodeck simulation. All of that damage that you'll see on the hull of the ship has been added into the material by IRML, and it looks just like it did in the episode. So that's the observation lounge as it appeared in V10, and now how it looks in V11. Lighting's a lot warmer. That's been an interesting struggle in the project, trying to match the look, the tone of the show, especially when the show is so inconsistent. It changes between episodes, it changes between seasons, so we're trying to find the an all-rounder. So that's the runabout, which was flyable in V10. This was created by Chris for us in Stage 9, and we now have the entire runabout. So the cockpit has been completely redone. And you might recognise this. That's some comfortable bunk. This was seen in Time Cubed? Timescape. So this is the main shuttle bay as it appeared in V10. We've done a completely new lighting pass on this, and here is how it looks now. They're walking suspiciously slowly. Get to work, crewmen! Lazy. So yeah, this has taken a while. Trying to get the main shuttle bay to feel more grounded with the lighting, and we're pretty happy with the progress that's been made here. So this was Sick Bay as it appeared in V10. In V11, it looks a bit like this. So this again has been completely rebuilt by Reckitt. Jeff the Sloth has redone the lighting, and Stealth Ferret has done completely new Alcars. You can see the main display in the background there. It is completely animated. So that's been rebuilt. And this was Crusher's office in V10. And Crusher's office in V11. Oh, so much better. That camera work. Whoa. So this is Picard's Stargazer model in the Ready Room, again adapted for Stage 9 by IRML and originally created by P.R. Dobson in Cinema 4D. I just love the detail on this, it blows my mind, it's so good. Now, 2 Forward has had probably one of the biggest changes in the project. You can see in the bottom left there, that's how it looked in V10, and filling the screen there is how we've got it looking in V11, so I mean, I don't know about you, but I'd call that a pretty significant difference. Loads of really cool attention to detail that Jeff's put into this. For decor. Just little things that you might not notice at first, but they make a big difference. And on this, I'm going to sign off and leave you with something a little special that you may or may not recognise.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your Pacific News reporter with last-minute hit-the-spot news, brought to you 4 times daily through the courtesy of Pacific Beer and Ale. With more than 40 brands of beer from which to choose, why is Pacific Beer the choice of the Western United States? You'll understand why when you next taste Pacific. It's America's beer. Crime boss Cyrus Redblock and his henchmen are suspected in the heinous murder of actress Marcy Andrews, who was gunned down outside of her stage door at the Enterprise Theater. Police have questioned local private eye Dixon Hill, who was reported to have been the last person to see her alive. And now the weather. A momentary snowstorm blanketed the area yesterday, along with some of the coldest temperatures on record.
How cool is that? Just a quick note, because I think this is awesome. Our composer and sound designer Patrick actually created that radio cue there. I believe that is him actually talking. So that's about it for this update video. We will be doing a live stream very, very, very soon with a bunch of new stuff, including a bunch of work we've been doing on characters, which we haven't put in this video here. If you want to check us out, we are mainly active on our Discord, and I'll put a link in the video description for that. We're also on Reddit, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and of course YouTube. So yeah, check out the live stream. We'll be covering a lot more stuff, and we want to do a bit of a Q&A. If anyone's got any questions, wants to ask us anything about the project, we kind of want to do that live and go through some stuff. So yeah, keep an eye out for more updates. And from me today, goodbye.